motherfucker, I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide.
How's everybody doing today? It's Mufasa Smacks. Welcome to the Lions Den. So, we're going to talk about the day one roster, the early access roster that we have so far. I think now we're up to 44 fighters, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 44 or 45. Steel City Interactive did say that they're dropping 50 plus. There's gonna be 50 plus boxers in early access. Obviously, there's gonna be updates, DLCs that'll roll out later on. But we're gonna stay on topic and talk about the early access roster. Who do we have so far? We're gonna talk about if the roster's hype. We're gonna talk about the good fighters, the bad fighters, the who the fuck is this, and just overall talk about this roster. See who we're gonna be using for early access. But let's get straight into this. So we're gonna run through these pretty quick. We have a lot of boxes to get through, but first up we got Crawford, an amazing boxer, definitely a 90 overall middleweight fighter, 89 overall being the least, but I don't even think he should be that overall. I think he should be at least a 92. He's definitely an amazing boxer, good head movement, good pop in his shots, good speed. He was definitely one of the top guys in the middleweight division. He was the champion. He was definitely there. He was definitely up there. He's a big threat in that middleweight division. So if anybody picks him, you know what you're gonna get. You know exactly what you're gonna get out of Crawford when you do pick him. He'll definitely be able to hang with a lot of the top guys. Legendary, I don't believe so, but a big threat in that division. Next, we have Terrence Bud Crawford. We all know what we're going to get out of Terrence Bud Crawford. Speed, power, slickness, accuracy, a solid chin. The only person I seen him get rocked by was Gamboa, if I'm not mistaken. But when Gamboa was the shit back then. Because when Terrence Crawford fought him, Gamboa was the champion. He was the man. People forget Gamboa was the man back then. But when it comes to Terrence Bud Crawford, at welterweight, yeah, he's yeah, you when you face Terrence Crawford, you know exactly what you're getting. Next, we have Nigel Benn, the Dark Destroyer, the man with crazy fucking knockout power, bro. I mean, this man could just touch you once and you're gonna fall. If you do not have a good chin when you go in to face this guy, if you don't have heart, courage, any of those attributes, you're gonna lose. Fighting Nigel Benn, you need those attributes. You need heart, you need courage, and you need to be in the mindset. You need to be in that mindset that I might fall, I might get dropped, but I need to get back up. Because you will. When you fight Nigel Benn, you're gonna get dropped, you're gonna get hurt. How can you weather that? That's who Nigel Benn was. A feared opponent, a feared adversary. Somebody that can knock you out with the left or the right. And when you go into fighting him, you need to be in the mindset, okay, I might get dropped. What can I do to get back up? I need to have it in my mind that I'm gonna get dropped. I can't show fear. That was Nigel Benn. So he's definitely gonna be fun to use in the middleweight division. And the middleweight division's already stacked. It's already stacked. And throw Nigel Benn in the mix? Yeah. Forget about it, man. Next, we have Alexander Usyk. The Beast. The heavyweight champion right now. He is definitely somebody I'm going to use at least once. But guys like this, special guys like this, I like to fight them. I like to fight guys like this. Even when it came to like Fight Night Champions, when I used to play it back in the day, I never really liked to pick Tyson. I never really liked to pick Muhammad Ali. I like to fight guys like those. So with his movement, with his speed, with his feinting, his trickster baiting, I want to fight. I want to see how good I am when I fight Usyk, because he's gonna be mocapped by himself. His whole thing, he's already mocapped. He did that himself. So he's gonna fight like himself. Great pick for early access, man. That's gonna be fun, and everybody's gonna be using him for sure. Just like this man right here. We got him for early access. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. We have him too. Amazing character model, and we know exactly what we're getting from Deontay Wilder. Crazy speed, crazy power, a decent chin. Not that much. He doesn't have crazy stamina, but the overall theme for Deontay Wilder is one punch KO power. And with his bomber trait, he's always gonna be a threat. His power is never gonna go away. Even when he's like, tired or whatever the case is, that power is still gonna be there. So he's always gonna be a threat. Just like in real life. Deontay Wilder is gonna forever be a threat until he leaves boxing forever. You cannot play with that man. His right hand, his backhand. Yeah, all I gotta do is just hit your ass once. And once they add flash knockouts and flash KOs, good luck. But all you pretty much gotta do with Wilder is get him tired, slow him down a little bit. His punches are gonna come out a little bit slower in the later rounds, hopefully. If not, then you gotta figure it out. You gotta find a way. This is simulation boxing. You gotta find a way. So Deontay Wilder is an amazing pick for the heavyweight division for early access. Now we're jumping to Sean Porter. When we talk Sean Porter, we talk about a fighter. A fighter. He does not care who you are. He will fight you. He will fight you, and he's fought the best. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, if I'm not mistaken, Mikey Garcia, Adrian Broner. So he's fought the who's who in that division. He's fought everybody, actually. He's fought everybody in that division. There's not one guy he hasn't fought. So definitely a gritty fighter, a solid chin, some speed, some power. Nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary with his style, but definitely a gamed fighter, and a 90 overall even. That's what I think. A 90 overall even, or an 89, 87 overall straight. He's definitely a top guy. He definitely was a top guy when he was boxing still. Somebody I'm definitely gonna be using him, and Juan Manuel Marquez when they do add him in the game later on. These are the guys that I'm gonna be using. These gritty fighters. These guys that are in your face throughout the whole fight and don't care how they get the victory. They're gonna fight dirty. They're gonna fight in the inside, and they're gonna come straight at you. And that's what you're getting out of Sean Porter for early access. Now we have the supposed face of boxing right now, Canelo Alveraz, the undisputed super middleweight champion, Canelo Alveraz, and definitely a 95 overall fighter, one of the top guys, somebody that everybody's going to be using at middleweight. Power, speed, slick head movement, hard to hit. So he's definitely going to be a top tier, an S tier fighter for sure. Somebody that you cannot take lightly at any point of the fight. His headshots, his head punches are phenomenal. His head movement is phenomenal. His body attack is phenomenal. Not top tier as Errol Spence, but he definitely gets that fucking job done when it comes to the body shots. So he's definitely top tier when it comes to that. When it comes to Canelo, whether it's online mode, expedition at the hardest difficulty, whether it's career mode, whenever you fight Canelo, just know that you're in for a long night, a very long night, and you have to use every part of your fucking brain to try to beat this man. amazing pick for early access, man. I love this pick. I really, really do. I wanted that pick for early access, and we got it. This is a phenomenal pick. I can't wait to fight this dude. I cannot wait. I want to see what I can do against Canelo on the hardest difficulty possible. This is gonna be fun. But overall, we got some pretty solid fighters, bro, for early access. We have a women's division, which we've never had before, with some decent fighters. McCaskill, Bridges, Clarissa Shields was talking about that she's gonna get scanned in because she's in the game also. So who knows? We might get her for early access too. Maybe later on with a couple updates, maybe. Or maybe we get her sooner. We got guys like Crawford. We got guys like Canelo Alveraz for early access. We have Sugar Ray Robinson, the GOAT, for early access too. Nigel Benn, Sean Porter, Alexander Usyk, Deontay Wilder. So we have a lot of amazing fighters for early access. Do I believe it's top tier when it comes to early access fighters? No, I don't believe so. But we do have a lot of top guys for early access. We got Eddie Hall, the world's strongest man. He's not that good of a boxer. We saw that when he fought the other strong man. I forgot his name, but he got his ass whooped. Sonny Edwards. We got Sonny Edwards in the game. Crazy speed. Slick opponent. We got Rocky Marciano. He's going to be fun to use. Definitely I'm going to be using him, even though he has a whole bunch of disadvantages. I'm still going to be using him to see if I can beat top guys in the heavyweight division. Ryan Garcia. We have Ryan Garcia for early access. We know what we're getting out of him. Crazy ass speed and power in that left hand. Arturo Gatti, we used him for the beta. We recently played the beta. Gotti's good, bro. Gotti's nice. He has a fucking chin on him too. He has a chin. Gotti's definitely gonna be a threat, but not for the reasons that you think of. Not for the speed, not for the power, but because he can stay in your face for long periods of time. Joe Frazier, Joe Joyce. The heavyweight division stacked for early access, man. Frank Bruno. Y'all know who Frank Bruno is, man? Stop it. Frank Bruno is gonna be a problem. Jono, I don't really know who Jono is, to be honest with you. I really don't. But overall, if I was to give the early access roster a grade, I give it a B. I give it a B. We got Josh Taylor too. Can't forget Josh Taylor. We got Linares in there too, in that mix. So that's gonna be cool, man. That's gonna be cool. Linares is gonna be a problem also. Josh Taylor, we already know he's gonna be a problem. Katie Taylor, she's gonna be in the game alongside with Clarissa Shields and McCaskill. We got Kell Brook, another good boxer. Definitely not gonna be 90 overall, but definitely a good boxer. Lyndon Arthur, he's a top light heavyweight. Oh no, not light heavyweight. I'm sorry. Wait, is he? No. He can't be a light heavyweight. Cruiserweight, maybe. I gotta go back. I gotta see it because I don't really watch Lyndon Arthur like that, or Anthony Yard. But I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they're light heavyweight. But we got Ricky Hatton. We got Roy Jones Jr. Stop it. Y'all not ready for that, man. Y'all not ready for Roy Jones, bro. Roy Jones, he mocapped his own movement too, so he actually looks like Roy Jones. So that's gonna be fire, bro. I can't wait. The roster's looking decent, bro. They have over 300 plus fighters. They do. But I think they're gonna drop them in updates. Free. I think they talked about the free updates. They talked about the DLCs that they're gonna drop too for the boxers. So all that's gonna be cool, bro. All of it's gonna be cool. I can't wait for this game, bro. Especially early access. It's gonna be a good time. But let's have a discussion down below. Who do you guys want? Who do you guys want to see in early access, and who are you guys looking most forward to playing with the announcement that we have, the fighters that we have in our roster? Who do you guys want to play? Because I know for sure my whole thing, I'm gonna be in the middleweight division, I'm gonna be in the heavyweight division for sure. That's gonna be all me. And in the middleweight division, I'm gonna be using Nigel Benn. Heavyweight division, I most likely might be using Rocky Marciano the most, because I already know people are gonna be using Deontay Wilder and Usyk. I want to pick somebody that nobody's gonna be really picking like that. So I'm going for Rocky Marciano. You guys let me know down in the description. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. Much love. Peace.